All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice coming good, and let me know, please, if you have any problem or difficulty. Today we are going to review an answer by a gentleman. He is from Indonesia, and we are not here to make fun of him. Absolutely not. Actually, I respect that they are trying to respond to us and trying to answer. Actually, the problem is that those who claim to have knowledge, they don't dare to call us. And I mean, as you see, we feel like we are begging for one. Like, who wanna call us? Who wanna debate us? Who wanna, and yet they claim they have knowledge, but they don't. As you see, they call themselves Ustad. I mean, but where we can find them, those Ustads? And even if there is somebody he claimed that he can refute us, they don't want to talk to us. So I'm so glad that the gentleman, his name is Muslim Man Jawab. I think this is man jawab mean answer, right? Because the jawab is an Arabic word, which mean answer. Min jawab. So it means something in Indonesian language have to do with answering me. So we will review today what this gentleman he said to us regarding our previous video, which we did in the morning. If we go here, we find this gentleman saying the following. First, I mean, there's some comments. They have nothing to do with our topic. But anyway, he said, CP, donkeys is used by Jesus to enter Jerusalem in his last life. His last life. Don't make everyone hurt, including Jesus, who like donkeys. And what does that mean? But my friend, we were talking in the morning that Jesus, he don't even own a donkey. While you're a prophet, he want to big the big TV, he want to big the big booty. If you want to see him in a private consultation, you have to talk to him by paying him. He want to sleep with your wife. If his eyes fell into your wife bum, you have to divorce her. So this has nothing to do about Jesus liking the donkeys or not. However, as long as you like donkeys, Allah don't like donkeys. If you go to the Qur'an, you will see Allah, he said, Allah, not me, that the most voice, supposedly Allah he hate, this is why he mentioned the voice, claiming that there's a guy, his name is Luqman, and Luqman is a person who Allah provide him by wisdom. So this is the wisdom of Allah. The most ugly voice, according to the Quran, is the voice of a donkey. All right. Chapter 31, verse number 19, and I'm showing the translation in your language, in the Indonesian language. By the way, in the morning we showed you many verses in the Indonesian. Somebody said in the comment that it doesn't say. Let me see what he said in the comment. Somebody said that translation is not the same as I said, which means the translation is not right. Let us see in the comment. Okay. Where we can find. Alright, it says, dear CP, the translation in Indonesian there, it just say messenger that speak the language of the people, but it missed mentioning that it must to be from the people. Yes, it says that. If you go in the Quran, let us open a different page so we can save the one about the donkey for later. If you go in the Quran, you will see it says bilisani qawmihi, in the tongue of his people. So why did it not mention that in the translation? That's because Islamic translation always is a cover up for stupidity of the Quran, because this will get Muhammad busted. So in here you are saying, I don't understand Indonesian language. It says kami tidak minagatos Seorang Rasul pun menakana denagan basha. Okay, that I'll translate to you later. Okay, I speak all languages because I am Allah. I speak only Arabic. But if we go to the English translation, you see, I will switch now, just to show you how they lie to you when they translate. Actually, we can use, let us see if we use, because there is Tafsir Al-Jalalain in Indonesian. You tell me what it says in Indonesian language for Tafsir Al-Jalalain. Did that switch? No. Yeah, Tafsir Al-Jalalain, okay. It doesn't sound like it switched. It doesn't sound like anything changed. Looks like the page is acting up. Let us see again. But anyway, let me show you in English, because we can get them easier busted in English. This is the interpretation, in translation of Yusuf Ali. You see, we sent not a messenger except to teach in the language of his own people. Do you see it? Because in Arabic it says qawmihi. This is the word. Qawmihi is his own people. It's not, should not be even between two brackets, because it says qawmihi, his people. So Allah will not send the messenger unless he is from the people, speaking the tongue of the people. All right. Now, if we go and see the Muslim, the Indonesian Muslim, trying to give us the answer, I apologize, my voice is tired maybe. Let us go down. Look what he said. Qur'an is in Arabic, cause the first followers of Muhammad are Arabian, and then it's share for the world with many translation. Arabic Qur'an to ensure originality. Qur'an has less versions, not as the Bible, so many verses. What? It's about 40 more Bible. What does that mean? I mean, this is, my friend, when we say King James Version, that is a translation. That is not a new Bible. The same as you say Yusuf Ali translation. The same as you say Biktal. You see how many, look, if we go in the list here, how many versions based on your understanding it exist. All of those are translations. Otherwise, we know we have the Bible in Hebrew, in Greek, in Aramaic. Those are the original. But the rest is a translation. So don't be a fool. Secondly, you don't, okay, you are saying the reason the Quran in Arabic, because Muhammad, his first followers are in Arabic. This is not my topic. You see, the problem is that they don't even listen. I don't want to insult this person. He did not, he is not rude. He is trying, like even he used the word fool. But look what he said. He said, because the Muhammad is an Arab and people who he is talking to, they are Arab. So the Quran is in Arabic. This is not the topic. The topic is, it says, we send not a messenger except to teach in the language of his own people, in order to make it clear for them. Let me highlight that for you, which means it's not going to be clear unless it is in your language. This is the Quran saying that, not me. Do you see it? In order to make things clear to them. So why the Quran have to be in the language of the Arab? Because they are Arab, and this is the only way to make it clear to them. Okay, but this is mean that Muhammad cannot be a messenger for you. You are from Indonesia, because we sent not a messenger except to teach in the language of his own people. So in order for Muhammad to be a messenger to you, he have to be Indonesian, speaking one of the language of Indonesia. And by this, he have to be to those who speak that language specifically. Let us say in Indonesia, I don't know how many languages there. Let us say there's 10 languages. So you cannot have one messenger for all those ethnic groups who speak different languages. Every ethnic group in Indonesia have to have their own messenger who speak their own language, and he is one of them, in order to make it clear to them. That's mean Muhammad, he cannot be a prophet for you. So your answer have nothing to do with our question. And this is always what we notice about Muslims. They are very confused. It's like they are taking hashish. The Muslim, right away, he go to the mode to defense. And by the way, all Muslims, they accuse you you are a liar. It doesn't matter what you say. The second you speak negative about Islam, you are a liar. I mean, we know. Actually, Muhammad, the funny, they say we are liars. Isn't it Muhammad, he says you can lie in 3 cases? What is the 3 cases? You can lie to your wife. I mean, even to his wife, he cannot be true. I mean, a Muslim, he cannot be truthful with his wife. You can lie to your wife. You can lie to your friends. Supposedly, the purpose is to fix problems. I mean, how you can fix problem by lying? The lie itself is a problem. It's a big problem. Stupidity. And lying to your enemies. So for us, you know, we don't consider myself an enemy for the Muslims, but for them, I am an enemy. The Quran says, kill the Christians and the Jews for they don't believe in Allah. So we are an enemy because we don't believe. So they are allowed to lie to us. So you can lie in 3 cases. One of them to your wife. One of them to fix problem with your friends by lying, supposedly. And the other one is to lie to your enemies. And for Muslims, we are enemies. Anyone who don't believe in Allah is an enemy. Islam divides the earth to 2 lands. The land, actually 3 lands. One, it's called the land of Kuffar. One is called the land of Islam. And the other one is called Fitna, which means it's between. Like, you know, there is Muslims, but they are confused between to practice, not to practice. So anyone who is not living under Islam, he is an enemy for Allah. Anyone. So they can practice lying to you. So Muhammad, he made it clear. He said, رخص الكذب in 3, like Allah, he approved lying in 3 cases.